I'm Ode. That's Vicky. I'm me. You're you. We are we.
Oh my god, that was so corny.
The You, Me, We
goodness.
podcast.
Welcome back to the You, Me, We podcast. I'm Vicky.
I'm Ode. We need.
When?
Can we start adding sound effects? Like
Sure.
live or in post? Let's talk like professionals in post. You want it in live?
Sure.
No, here's what I'll do.
How are you? Like, you already started with this shit.
No.
We just got in.
We'll set. Remember, we taking our show to the next level now, right?
Oh, we didn't have this discussion.
No, you posted something on Instagram. So here's one option to take our show to the next level. And this is something we'll put out there. We'll ask people. Feel free to give us your advice. You can do one of those special question thingies. How do we take our show to the next level? The first way, putting out episodes every week. My bad. Second way, we can set it up so that
I wish I caught that on camera.
we can get you like either your laptop or one of the tablets and stuff, and you can have your own little soundboard. So you'll have your own set of
I'm going to have my own soundboard.
your own set of sound effects that you can throw in there, and we'll hook you up. And then I'll have my sound effects. And feel free to change your soundboard every week. I'll have mine going. One sound I will have for myself is brr, 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 brr. So whenever I say something like on point, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm nice like that. Brr, 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 brr.
So I'll get a soundboard and I can interject with with sounds.
And whenever you bore me, all you hear.
We're going to see how annoying that gets.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is episode 43.
Are you on live?
I am.
You know we're in a studio where we can go live like directly.
I know, but I wanted to try it on my phone.
No, save
My
it.
goodness.
Go ahead. 50th episode, remember?
Yeah, 50th episode coming soon.
That's what we'll have the sound. We'll debut the soundboard then.
Oh, no. I think we need a little bit of
All right,
practice
yeah,
on that.
you're right. I mean, I don't.
Wave hi to the people, Day.
Hello, who's in there? or let me log in. But go ahead. I don't want to not be focused. Go ahead.
Go ahead. So, I just repeated you for no reason. I don't understand why. So, I guess another way we could elevate the show other than, going back on schedule by airing episodes on time. We're going to do the soundboard and we're answering questions. So anybody that has anything that they would like advice on, which we did answer the ones that were submitted, but it just never got aired.
This is are we going to do it? This is a 2-week episode?
This is a 2-for-1.
So if we stick to what we said, you are now listening to this after you just listened to episode 42.
Yeah, except for the people that are in live. Y'all listening to it right now.
Back to back. So
then you're going to listen to it again when you listen to it.
So we're dropping them both tomorrow.
Yes.
2 episodes tomorrow. Well, today, or whenever you're listening to this, you have just listened to 2 episodes.
Yes.
Of the You, Me, We podcast.
Yes.
Brr, 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 brr.
Oh, we got Nick in the house.
Dad
just
Nick?
had a baby.
Shout out to him.
How are you still awake? Why are you not sleeping right now?
Oh, he gonna learn today.
Yeah, oh, this is cool. Ew, this is loving. Let me take this off. Gross.
So let's get into our show today for the people who are listening and not on our Instagram Live.
They are on our Instagram Live. Thank you guys for joining us. I know I have the camera on all day, but it's because I'm not putting the camera on me. Why would I do that to myself? So we're going to talk about, he said, dads don't sleep. Oh, you just wait, my friend. You just wait. So we're going to be talking about our eventful weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? Do you guys see what Ode just did? Look what Ode just did. He tuned into the same live. You just want to look at yourself, don't you?
Yeah, because I'm sexy. Brr, 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 brr.
I wish I had a soundboard.
No, but the soundboard
for the boo.
No, but the soundboard brr, 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 is gonna be me going brr, 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 brr.
Oh, guess who's in the house?
The loser,
Gianna.
Anyway, I just smelled.
Wait,
I
guys.
smelled the loss.
Okay, hold on.
The hell is that?
Let me explain to you guys. Wait, did you just really do that? Ode, you are almost 45 years old. You should not be confused by filters. That's a job for, like your son who's 2. So For anyone on live, let me explain really quick. I know we're recording live. We're recording the podcast
Our
too.
main concern are our listeners on Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts right
which
now,
are the people that are tuning in. So, Gianna always tunes in to Ode has on his platform. He has
platform. I got a platform?
Yeah, you have a platform. So on his
Hold on.
So on his platform, on the Phoenix NPM Instagram, he has a giveaway where he raffles off.
Let me go live,
what is it? Beats
by Dre
wireless headphones, and you have to guess the number, and whoever guesses the number, you have to tell everyone how you make party, which make party is
a feel good or a positive action, whether it's to do good for yourself or for others.
Right.
Lifesavers in there too. Who's watching the baby?
Yo, who's watching the baby? Let me tell you. Wait, let me do this real quick. Let me interrupt this. On our live, I have classmates from class of 05 who literally aged like fine wine, which would be
debatable.
Joanna and Peachy Baby. No, trust me on this. It's like everyone who I graduated high school with went from, oh, we cute to, whoa, what was in our water? Because damn, everybody came.
Brugal.
You're annoying. So Ode has this giveaway, and Gianna always tunes in, guys. I mean, like, homegirl got a spreadsheet and everything, and she tracks everybody's bad guesses, and she's just really bad. Like, she's really bad at guessing. Really, really bad. So if she ever gives you a suggestion, if you're ever tuned in, it's Mondays at 9, right?
Mondays at from 9 to 9:30.
From 9 to 9:30.
We always go over time. So.
If you ever get to phone a friend, Gianna's the friend you don't want to phone because she's just bad. Like, she could intentionally try to just give you the wrong number so that you don't win, and she does. But she's just so bad that she can give you a heartfelt number that she really, really believes is going to be a good number, and she just doesn't win. I don't understand. She's guessed like 25 times. So anyways, so for today's episode, we're going to talk about a recap of our very eventful weekend, right? Our 2.5-year-old is going to be going to preschool.
Yeah.
Like a preschool kind of thing. Our 2.5-year-old will no longer be with mama all day. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how she feels about that.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm slowly gaining panic attacks about it.
I mean, not that I'll be able to see him more often because he is
But he is going to be at closer proximity to you.
Yeah, so I'll be able to see him a little more, but I think there are steps in place to keep me away.
And also very important, summer's almost over, which I don't like summer, so I'm very excited. I don't know if you guys like summer. I don't like summer. So summer's almost over.
Go ahead.
So we're going to recap. What have we done? What is left to do? It feels like summer's over in 2 weeks. And then it's already starting to get a little bit colder. So
with that said, do you feel like you have... Well, you want to recap the week first? Yeah, let's recap the week first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So for those who follow me on Instagram, you know that my little brother got married. Shout out to my brother and my sister, Kaya. Both of my brothers got married. Well, are married. The youngest one got married this weekend, and I had the honor of DJing his wedding, which was dope. It's my family, so we had live music. We also had me DJing. My dad did the music as well. Beautiful wedding, fun reception. Because we was turned up. There was on the dance floor like, that's my type. Because my little brother's a hood rat. I'm joking, but it was a lot of fun. My favorite moment was my brother and my new sister-in-law almost getting me in trouble and sent to hell. Because and in no way is this making fun of my brother and my sister. It was just it shows how lit they are. But it definitely made people look at me like I was crazy. What's up?
Look.
What am I looking at? Stop! Come on, man. Vicky's doing stupid stuff with the live. But anyways, So my brother. So I usually hit up the bride and groom of the wedding that I'm about to DJ, and I ask them certain questions like what songs they want, especially like what songs they want at specific moments. You know, the garter toss, the bouquet toss, when they leave the ceremony, when they come into the reception, and I asked my brother what song he wants when they leave the ceremony, and their song was Plies Rock, which cool, that's fun. It's a fun song.
Can you sing it real quick?
No, I don't know all the words. I just know the hook is "She is my rock."
It's not.
So I was like, okay, cool. It's a fun song. That sounds cool. But the ceremony was in a church. So I'm there. Everything's going cool, and I'm like, all right. Usually, as soon as the pastor goes, I now pronounce you husband and wife, or everyone I now introduce to you for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. ABC, whatever. And then I'll play the song. A lot of times, sometimes it's Jennifer Hudson, I Love You, I Do. So it's like, I now introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. ABC. And all of a sudden it's dun, 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 dun. It's like a fun whatever. But this
I've
time.
never heard that song.
Well, I'll play it for you one time. But this, stop with all these filters. So this time they did that, and me being the DJ and I pressed play, and the Plies song came on. She is my rock. Everybody started turning up. Did y'all forget what I said? We are in the church. My aunt looks back at me on some like, and I'm just there like, I'm looking at her like doing the dance like she is my rock. I'm like, you better turn. So shout out to my brother. Of course, the whole bridal party was dancing.
Yeah, they had fun.
They formed the line, and my brother and my sister are coming down. She is my rock. So shout out to them. My brother was looking fly. Kaya, you was looking pretty too. But my brother was looking fresh.
Did not.
I'm joking. My brother was looking fresh to death. Shout out to everybody that played a part in their beautiful day. My stepmother, she did her thing with the decorating and getting everything in order. My dad did his thing. My brother did his thing with his speeches. Everyone looked amazing.
And everyone had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love the African theme. Everyone kept emphasizing, for those who know her, Kaya is very big on the African culture.
That's good.
So that was amazing to hear. And we look forward to the next family wedding, which will be, I don't know. But anyways, so our week was, the past couple days was pretty much focused around the wedding, because the night before the wedding we had the kwekwe.
Yes.
And for those of you who were asking what it is, the quickest summary I could give, it was like, it was the night before the wedding, the two families get together and we'll celebrate, play some games, sing some folk music, some folk songs, and it's just a nice time together. So I'm ready for Vicky's Dominican family to have their nice little culture shock at our kwekwe next year, and it'll be the first kwekwe where we play merengue and típico.
For sure.
My dad could play it. He'll figure it out. My dad will be on the mic like, so nasty on the drums. Playing some bachata and stuff. So that was our weekend. That was my weekend and Vicky's weekend.
That was a lot of fun too.
It was fun. So shout out to my brother and Kaya. Welcome to the family.
Yeah, and the kids Kalo got to see his cousins.
Yes. And all the foreheads were in the same place. Yeah,
for real. Yeah, but it was very eventful. It was a lot of fun. It's always good energy.
Always.
And I can't wait for ours, but ours is going to be, a little bit of a mix.
Yeah.
It's not going to be...
we just want to, because it's two such drastically different cultures. Not drastically, but two different cultures coming together. So we definitely want to have a mix. So not only will it be not culture shock for your family, but my family will also be like, well, shout out to my Uncle Pepe, who he will turn up to any music, so he's going to have fun.
Let me tell you, my family still talks about him from...
the baby shower.
The baby shower. They're like, man, he has mad energy.
That man will turn up. So yeah.
Okay. So that was our weekend.
Which was also within our summer, which, like you said, is almost over.
Yes.
Let me ask you, do you feel you had a summer?
I think yes. And the reason why is because I don't really like summer. I don't do well in the heat. But being able to go to the beach, I went to Sesame Place. And, you know, just looking for activities for the baby, going outside. I would say I had more of a summer than I've ever had before.
We did the beach 3 times?
Yes.
Shout out.
We rocked it.
So we went to the beach, and this might be, we're talking to the parents now. So we went to the beach. Did I just go live in the wrong place? No, I didn't. Or did I?
What are you talking about?
I was trying to go live, but I think I went live. I was trying to go live from my page.
Leave this to the experts. Thanks.
But I think I'm signed into, I'm definitely signed into the wrong account. So anyways, so if anybody signed into the wrong account. But anyways, we went to the beach, right? Mm-hmm. And the first time we went, we thought we got everything we needed. Because with any beach trip, I would think, and you got kids, it's a lot to do. We also have a kid who has a condition that requires some extra things to keep in mind to take. So we thought we had everything. Got to the beach. We did okay.
We packed good for him.
Yeah. But for us, we still had some stuff missing.
Yeah, but we were struggling. We were out there struggling.
And that was our first beach trip with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So while we were there, we were like, oh yeah, we need to get one of those. We need to get this and get that. So automatically, I'm like, Amazon, order this, order that. And our next beach trip, we were on point. We had because the first time we were like carrying stuff on the beach. So the second time we were at the beach. We got the little cart that had everything in it. We had the fancy looking beach chairs that are like they fold it into one flat thing and then you lean them out and they're like a beach chair / resting mat. Mm-hmm. We had the extra large mat with the inserts that you can put sand in. We had the cooler. At one point, Vicky was like, you know what we need? A Bluetooth speaker. I was like, we pulled out the speaker that's connected to the water bottle.
Yeah.
What else do we have? We had just enough fruits and snacks for him, juice. Exactly. I think I brought exactly 3 Pepsis, 5 water, something like that. All his toys. And I was genuinely like really proud of myself.
Yeah. I was very proud of you too. I would rather the soundboard at this point because if you're going to keep doing that for yourself, I just can't even deal. So yeah, it was a very successful beach trip. I think that you did a really good job, so congratulations to you. Oh, if I had my soundboard, I'd do the clapping.
Thank you. I don't think I want to get you a soundboard anymore.
And I think that is probably the best. Oh, all we needed was, what did we need? We said we needed 2 things. Sandwiches from the corner store by my mom's house.
Yes, sandwiches. And you're Dominican, so you wanted spaghetti and a full meal?
First of all, it's spaghetti and bread, not a full meal. And we said we forgot something else, but I don't know. But you guys let us know.
You know, we said we forgot, but when I came home, I realized I had it in the bag. Hand sanitizer. It was in the bag.
It was in the bag.
It was in the bag.
OMG. Yeah, we did say hand sanitizer because them bathrooms, it was not it.
And my sound effect, I would add in post, it's going to be, it was in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. No, never mind.
God. Anyways.
Joke. Shout out to the Bros with No Host podcast. They got a little soundboard that they use every once in a while for their show. But go ahead.
So I think you did a really good job on the...
Thank you. On the prep? The beach prep?
And for the summer, I think I'm pretty good. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the summer. Heat and me don't go well. I don't know if it's because I'm like plus size or because I'm like not the weight that I've been most of my life, I guess.
Then why do you, if you don't like the summer and
that's why I shaved my hair off. Also one of the reasons, other than just plain laziness, I also just didn't want to deal with my hair in the heat. It's not it. I can't. You guys don't even know. Anybody that has a head full of curly hair, you know the struggle.
I know, girl. Listen. Child.
But I just don't like the heat, and I'm over it. I have all my fall outfits ready to go on deck. Something else I also did this summer, which I'm really proud of myself. I did the wardrobe capsule. Well, I'm doing the wardrobe capsule, which very quickly, yes, it is a Pinterest idea.
Ugh.
What was it, episode 2?
Episode 2, blame Pinterest? Blame it on Pinterest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a capsule is pretty much like it's a set of clothes, and you rotate, you mix and match the clothes, and they will give you 20 outfits, 15 outfits, 9 outfits, 10 outfits. But the idea is that you learn how to work your clothes. Someone like me, I like clothes, but I'm not a fashion person. Like, I can't imagine, this top with this pant. Like, I am, just tell me what it is. Like, my brain is better used for other things. Not just that. like I need help in that. So
it's like you're saying you don't have any fashion sense. That's what it sounds
I
like
don't have I have basic fashion sense. Like, I know what matches and what doesn't. But on how to elevate my wardrobe on my own, no, I don't have that kind of fashion sense. So I heavily lean on Pinterest for that. And I also wanted to do the capsule because I'm really trying to downsize everything. I've gotten rid of a lot of clothes. I washed everything I owned. Everything. And not only did I wash it, but I folded it Marie Kondo style. I folded it, I put it away, and I hung everything up. Like, I
don't know if this
did a full service of laundry. And I'm very proud of myself because, you know what? A lot of people just wash clothes and then they just dig it out the hamper when they need it.
At me next time.
For real.
Turn the camera on my bag full of laundry. That's right over the corner. I'm getting to it.
Yeah, like, I did all of that. I did it from A to Z, and I did for every single thing that I own. And I went one by one. And I was like, okay, do I need this? No, gone. Don't even look again. So I'm really trying to downsize. I've been saying that for a while. I've been trying to downsize. So I'm feeling very accomplished. I washed all my clothes, and most of it is still hanging because it's not part of my capsule.
Shout out to you.
And, I hope that the only reason why I have to buy clothes moving forward is because I don't fit it for a good reason. And that I have to replace those items. But I'm ready for my fall fashion. I'm ready for it to be mildly cool, not insanely hot. So yeah, I'm over summer. Where's fall? My summer is done. I'm good.
I'm ready for the fall.
Yeah.
Could pull out my little warmer looking clothes.
Yes.
Like those clothes, those items that you put away for a little bit.
Yes.
But you can, it's funny. There's a jacket in H&M that I want. And I was going to buy it like ASAP just so I could like have it once the weather gets to, it's appropriate to wear that jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they still have it. Shout out to, skinny people who be going to H&M and buying all the stuff. And when I get there, it's too late. And it's just like mediums and up. Come on. I need my smalls.
Wow, a struggle I've never had. Amazing. And then we have our kid is going into.
Yeah. It got real for me when I called over to the child care center that we're taking him to, and they were like, this is what happened. This is the start date, and I was like, it just got real. And I thought about like that first day. You're gonna both go drop him off together, right? First day. That first day we gotta like drop him off, and no, here's why. Because we both know when we drop him off, he's gonna once we put him down, he's gonna run off. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about us.
He does not turn around and say bye. He doesn't, or he does, or he'll be like bye.
He's not one of those.
He's like very obnoxious about it, like mad loud, like bye.
He's gonna walk away easily, and it's gonna be hard to get him to come with us when it's time to leave. Unless every other kid is gone and they hide all the toys and books and everything.
Yeah. Remember the day we toured it and you took him out kicking and screaming?
he did not want to leave, and that's why at least we're happy to know that he already likes.
He is a very social kid too. He's very friendly.
He's too social.
Yeah, he is.
He's a little lady.
He walked up to that stranger at the Quickway and was like, "Pick me up," and I'm like, "Kalau, you don't know him." And the guy was like, "Whose kid is this?" I'm like, "I'm so sorry."
I'm like, "Not mine."
Yeah. So we're gonna be dropping him off, and I'm going to be heartbroken. My mom's going to be heartbroken.
Please go ahead.
My cousin, Alva's going to be heartbroken.
Go ahead and give us some tips on how to handle if you're a parent and you've been through this.
I promise you, Ode will be hovering every 10 minutes.
I'm going to do my best. Because
okay?
like Vicky said, I am going to be in close proximity to him.
Yes.
To the point where moving forward, I might even see him. I definitely will see him sometimes. But I'm going to do my best. If I can make it through the first week, I think I'll be good. No.
You're not.
I'm going to make it through the first week without. I'm not going to go see him until it's time to go see him.
You're a liar.
Because I feel like because I know the people who will be watching, I think they're going to purposely make sure I don't go see him.
Well, also too, because of his condition.
It sounds so weird saying condition.
Yeah. Because of his rare condition.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
We have to do a lot more prep too. Like we have to create those guides on how to, what do you say? My comfort, I'm comforted in knowing that it is a college, university, and you do have a medical team.
Yeah.
On site, and so that is more comforting, which I know all schools carry nurses and stuff, but I'm just comforted by this a lot more. And this is going to be our first round of, okay, I know that you don't know what this is, but please pay attention when I explain this to you, and this is how this works.
But luckily,
here are the signs, A, B, C. Yes.
I feel like we feel a little bit better because where he will be going, there are some individuals that do have some knowledge of elements of his condition.
Yeah.
And before we even said anything, they already knew, like, and we were like, oh, that definitely helped calm some nerves, some concerns that we would have had.
Yeah,
still gonna have them.
We're still gonna have them because at the end of the day, I still have not come across one person
that's like fully aware of
that completely understands what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We've met people who have heard of one of his issues, or like that person, they are aware.
Yeah, they're aware of some elements of it,
but we've never come across anyone who is like, oh yeah, my cousin has this, he has the same diagnosis. Like, yeah, it's the same thing. But I think we'll be okay. I'm only 10 minutes away. You are 10 seconds away. So if you have any tips,
please let us know.
Share them.
Yeah. Even if it's something like what to put in the lunch bag, things
they provide lunch.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
They provide lunch.
You're right.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready for that. I mean, we've already done it once with our dog's first day of doggy daycare.
Oh my God. They used to go ham on packing this bag. Like when I would go pick the dog up at doggy daycare. Yes, we were those pet owners. Yes, we were, because we did not want our dog to be by herself all day with nothing to do.
I have a picture of her first day.
And let me tell you, my dog, like, oh, get him those games. It keeps him busy all day. No, it does not. It absolutely does not. And to this day, my dog does not spend the day at home alone. Like there were times that she spent them alone. But for the most part, Amore has never been alone during the day. Like she's either with my mom, she's with me. Or if she was alone in a house where it was all family living there anyways. So she was familiar with the people walking around, or that she heard throughout the top apartment or their apartment downstairs.
Yeah.
Ode used to pack that bag. It was the funniest thing. Like he even put a blanket in there for her, guys.
So she had her own blanket. If she needed to lay down and it was
let
cold.
Me tell you, I would pick her up, and the people would be looking at me, and I'm like, I didn't pack that, and they would just laugh, like,
but
oh
why
my
would
God,
you not pack a blanket?
It has like a little, like, even for her treats. I'm like, it's not me. It's not.
You pack a blanket.
And she had a legit book bag. She has a book
bag.
She has a Hello Kitty book bag.
Kitty book bag.
she had a Hello Kitty book bag. A Pitbull Greyhound Mix had a Hello Kitty book bag. Guys, I can't. So at least for this, I don't think that Ode, I don't think you'll need to go ham on anything.
We're going ham on that bag.
Oh God.
It's our son. We have to make sure his bag is packed, and if I need a snack, I want to make sure I'll know that, hey, he got some cookies that I can go take.
Really? Wow.
Anyway.
Says the guy who with the mini fridge in his office.
Yeah, I got to restock my fridge. Are we telling the people where the goodies are at?
So that's pretty much what we've been doing this week, trying to calm our nerves. We had fun over the weekend.
Yes, we did.
And a lot of family time over the weekend. You're half of the family.
Yeah.
Which was a change of pace because it's usually my side of the family because we're in Amboy. And the summer, like what are you looking forward to? This is episode 43. So like, what are our plans here? We keep talking about episode 50, but what are we really doing?
What do you mean? For episode 50?
Yeah.
So for episode 50, we're going to do...
By the way, guys, this is when we actually discuss this. We're not like discussing this before and then be like, okay, look, I'm going to bring it up and then you let the people know. Like, no, this is us discussing it right now as most of our conversations take place. Also, we had dinner last night with...
Are you still live?
No. We had dinner last night with our friend Vince. No, that's a replay.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
We had dinner last night with our friend Vince, and we met up at... Go ahead, Ode, because I'm not, you know what, I'm not even going to embarrass myself.
I'm like, Vicky, what's the name of the restaurant? She's like, Papi Long?
No, I didn't say Papi Long. Come on now, don't play me like that.
Like you said Papi Long.
I said Papillon.
I was like, Papillon? I only kind of knew the name because my French teacher...
It has a double L, but I didn't want to sound Spanish like Papillon.
Yeah,
like, no, I already knew it was not that.
My French teacher in junior high school, her name was Madame Papillon. And that's
okay.
how, as soon as you said Papillon, I was
I didn't say Papillon. Stop saying that.
All right, Papi John.
Anyways, so it was at...
Papillon. I'm sure somebody with a French accent could say, or Haitian could say Papillon. I say Papillon.
Papillon, 25. And it was really good. It was in South Orange, and it was delicious. You guys should check it out if you're looking for like a nice date night or just hanging out with friends, getting drinks and food with friends. I highly recommend it. I think it's fairly priced, and their bar menu is insane. Like, it is so long, and all the drinks sound really, really good. So I definitely recommend it. You know what? We also did the cultivating cocktails.
Oh yeah.
Yo, guys, we had so much fun.
We found our drink. I would think
we had so much fun. Like, for real, Jessica, you did such a great job. She is the founder and CEO of Precious Bartending LLC, and you can find them on the hashtag on Instagram. And this class or demonstration was so good. It was really, really good. Taught us about different liqueurs and mixing different things that you wouldn't normally mix in drinks.
Using big words.
And kind of like just teaching us the basics of like how you shake and it's up here. And you're like,
even the basic as the difference between liquor and liqueur.
Yeah, it was really cool, and like how this is really something that you use as I was very blown away, especially for someone who doesn't know how to mix anything. I just told you guys my fashion sense is out of whack, so just imagine someone who doesn't really drink. She did such a great job at putting this event together. It was intimate. It was very like, it was, I'm trying to find like the right word. that like encompasses.
It was an experience.
It was an experience,
yeah.
But it wasn't like you know how sometimes you have an experience and it was just like an overbearing experience. Like you're like, I'm exhausted from that one thing. It was such a nice touch to your day.
Yeah.
It was a really nice touch to your day. Her staff worked like hands-on with you on cultivating that cocktail, which is why I think the name was so insanely creative. You guys should definitely catch the next one she does. It is.
Does she have one already planned, or?
I think she's planning her next one.
We in there.
Yo, it was really good.
Music by Phoenix MPM.
And you know what? We should
raffle up a ticket.
Yes, raffle off an extra ticket
for a free ticket
or
for
two.
Us? No, I'm joking.
Raffle off an extra ticket or two. For the next cultivating cocktails, so that because I think everyone should do this. Like I was like, oh my god, my sister would love this. Like my sister would host something like this. She's
definitely gonna need a bigger venue. I think
this was
the word definitely got spread.
Yeah, this was amazing.
She's gonna need a bigger venue.
Yeah, for real.
This one was perfect size for the amount that came out. It was perfect size. It was nice and I liked that it was intimate. The food was on point. Everything was on point. Yeah. But I know everyone that was there went and spread the word right after, like, yo, everyone's talking about it the way we were talking about it.
Yeah, it was such a good, it was really such a good event. She's actually one of our past guests. Mm-hmm. I wish I could say the episode off the top of my head, but my memory don't work like that. So that's why I think I had a pretty good summer. Like we did different things this summer that we've never really done. Albeit it was because other people invited us to things, but at least we went.
It was fun, yeah. Even though we didn't do a lot for us,
it was enough for us right now.
For us, it was an eventful
summer.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, wow, you guys have really boring lives.
Like that's all you did. You did 4 things. It was a whole 3 months. We're old.
Yeah, for real, and we have a toddler, so
exactly.
I wake up tired.
We go to the park. That's us going out sometimes. Or we take him to the park occasionally.
For real.
Yeah. Does anybody want me to fix their life? And any advice seekers want us to?
Oh, I didn't resubmit for any advice.
Good, because I have a question for you actually.
Oh.
No, only because I saw this online. I was like, Vicky, I should ask Vicky this, and I'm sure she might ask me the same thing. And if you heard the last episode, we are awesome at popping up questions on each other and answering honestly right away. If you heard the last episode.
Yo, guys, no. Okay,
if
you heard the last episode, we legit had an argument on air. We had an argument on air, and I am kind of happy, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we can go back and listen to it. Now that we're not as hype. Yo, by the way, full disclosure, full transparency. Mm-hmm. We had a horrible fight on Saturday on the way to pick up your sister for the wedding.
No, I'm not laughing at the fight. I'm laughing at the fact that the fight had to end abruptly. And we had to just let it sit for hours because.
No, literally for hours. And I was with Ode's sisters. It had to end abruptly because his sister and his niece got in the vehicle, and then I spent the rest of the time with them. And I with them and his other sister. Set up for the wedding. Yeah, music. So we didn't really get to talk until the end of the ceremony and the reception. So we didn't get to talk until midnight. And the fight happened at 11 o'clock a.m. Me and Ode didn't really get to talk until 12 a.m. the next day.
But we did interact because at one point,
at the ceremony,
you had to give me something, right? Or
I just passed my shoes. I barely looked at you. And then on my way, on my walk out, you were looking at me, and I just rolled my eyes ain't nobody got time for you, bro.
Anyways. And the first time we did it talk, it was just us on some inside joke type thing laughing at each other.
What?
I think we looked at each other on some inside joke that we just both started laughing.
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
We started talking,
Yeah, that was the first, and it wasn't even anything. Like, I was mad at him, but I still got him a bottle of water, and I just like gave it to him. I'm like, here.
Because you were my rock. Shout out to y'all.
So we had a fight, but the funny part about it is the fight that we had on Saturday. It was like just the super escalated version of it. Because it was like, yo, one time, I tell you, Ode and me were fighting. I'll never forget. Halloween.
Go ahead.
In the city?
Continue. I'm
for
listening.
the Broadway show.
Oh. So we missed the show, right? Oh, we missed the first.
We missed the show for the tickets that
tickets.
I bought.
Yeah.
So we were fighting. Yo, we were so loud. Where were we? We were in Chinatown in traffic. I'll never forget it.
Okay.
On the way to Brooklyn.
After the show?
Yes, because we took the Verrazano.
But we did see the show eventually. No, start from the top. What happened while we were fighting? You want to tell them why?
No. Well, I don't really remember, but this is what I remember.
Because we got there late, right?
Yes, because we got there late because of you. Yes. Oh, see, that's what I want to go into it. Just let me get to the part of the thing I'm talking about. But we got there late because of Ode. Anyways, so we were fighting on the way back, and we were arguing so loud. So it's like nighttime, New York City, Chinatown, right? That's like where the clubs are too. Mm-hmm. So it's loud. It's October. Everybody's out. Like literally everybody's out.
Okay.
Partying. We're arguing so loud. The windows are up, and the car next to us.
Oh, I remember.
Just turned and looked at our car because we were so loud. They heard us. Like, they had the music on and everything, and they heard us. We had our windows up, and they heard us clear as day.
They heard my pain. They was like, yo, my man, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. But yeah, it was your fault. All right. So, what was your question?
I kind of want to tweak it. Not so much a question. I think I wanted, because it was an idea for a new segment.
You said idea?
Yes, an idea.
Whoa, idea.
I got ideas over her.
Okay.
So here's my idea for our closing segment every week, right? Or one of our closing segments. And it'll get some honesty out there. Every week, you could tell me the one thing from the previous week that annoyed the hell out of you. And I will do the same. And I just thought of something that you have done almost every week that I've been meaning to.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's do it.
Oh,
let's do it.
You want to go? We'll flip a coin every week to see who goes first?
No. You could go first since you already thought of yours.
And then
go ahead.
And then next week, you'll go first. Have we established this?
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay. So here's something that has been bothering me for some time.
You just have to remind me.
Something that has been bothering me for some time now. It's not anything serious. It's minor, but I do get. I'm always like, why did she do this? I get extremely annoyed and bothered, and men or women, whoever. Let me know if this bothers you. If your partner does this, I get annoyed when we have to go somewhere, and you will, of course, you'll spend forever getting ready. Let me finish. And then you will get in the car, and again, this is minor.
Okay.
I know, hearing myself say, when I think
people
about
to be like, yo, he's mad petty.
No, listen, okay. I hate when we are going somewhere, you're getting ready, and you get in the car, and then we get in the car. I'm there. I'm ready. I'm set. My face is beat. I'm ready to go. Hair did. And you're in the car, and the whole drive there is you getting your makeup, cologne. You're doing your makeup, getting everything done. In my head, I'm always like, if this was us dating, early stages, you wouldn't have done that. You would be ready when we're ready to go. If I came to pick you up, you'd be ready. No. Again, I know this is minor and petty, but it bothers me every time.
Wow.
I always think to,
that you just came at my neck.
Yeah.
Oh, you're annoying.
And I admit it. This is the segment. I'm being honest. I don't know what we'll name this. Maybe it's what grinds my gears or whatever. But I'm letting you know that has been grinding my gear for some time now. That
you don't like that when I'm in the car that I'm 100% ready.
Because I feel like before, you would be 100% ready. So when we got in the car, because if this was our first date, you ain't coming in the car doing your makeup. If this was early on when I was taking you out and whining and dining you in all the fanciest restaurants.
Dave and Buster's?
But you here, though. You stuck around. Shoot. You wouldn't have done that. But now it's like, it's always like, oh, you just drive while I finish everything else. So that is what grinds my gear. Rules of the segment. If you're okay with this, we don't get to respond. All you gotta do is just listen and take it. Shout out to one of my college professors for creative writing, and the assignment used to be you write your story, people read it over the week, you come back to class, and then everyone goes over
ham.
your work, destroys your creative work. And you,
but not purposely.
Yeah,
but
no, they go in on their honest feedback, and you can't say a thing. And if you can't show emotion, he'll call you out. He'll make you leave the class if he has to, but you gotta just sit there and see how the reader takes your work. So with that in mind, we can't respond whenever. All you gotta do is take it in. No, you can't respond right away. Next week, you can respond on how when we start the next.
Okay, fine. But here's my thing. Are you going to be able to keep track
of what the person said last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. We remember. Yeah.
You barely remember the episode numbers.
You barely remember to finish doing your makeup before you get in the car.
Oh. Yo, for someone who was tired, you got mad energy.
As soon as we're done, we're be like, so breaking down the third wall. This is me and Vicky right before we press record. I forgot. People not watching, but we just sit there and quiet. Like, yo, you ready? You want to start? All right, start. I started. Do you remember? It's episode 43. I know. Blah blah blah. And then we start recording. Welcome back to the You, Me, We podcast. And then when we're done recording, thank you for listening to the You, Me, We podcast.
All right, bye. I gotta go get my son.
Yeah, I'll record. I'll see you when you get back.
I'm like, man, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you. I'll be out.
As soon as she walks away, I'm like, God, I can't stand this chick, yo. But anyways, so go ahead. So what is your thing that you're gonna now try to match my? Go ahead.
Okay.
So are we cool with ending every episode with this?
Yes.
Oh man.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, what was, you know what? I feel like you did something about this though, but we didn't.
Meaning I acknowledged a fault in my way and I fixed it like an adult?
Yeah, after how many reminders?
Go ahead.
See, because you kind of already did something about that. I can't.
She want to find something that I'm still screwing up at. No, say what that was. Say what that was. Say what that was.
Okay, I'll say what that was. But it's not fair, so I technically get 2.
No, you get 1. Say what that was. Go.
But you already kind of did something about it.
No, so still say it.
Okay, so then let me get 2.
No, you get 1. Just stick with the rules. Go.
Okay, fine. So what was grinding my gears was how Ode would knock out, and his thing is that he's always tired, which we talked about on a podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, you're always tired. Like, that's not normal to be that tired all the time.
I work hard.
Yo, you are not doing physical labor, bro. That's not, no. Like, the way you're tired is if you were in a, like,
Vicky, I work with Mary. Have you met Mary? She is draining.
Are you serious?
I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm messing with her because I'm going to show her this clip.
You work, like, you come home, like, you were digging out like a passageway through a mountain, like you were just like going in all day. Like, that's how you think you work.
You know how hard
it's physical labor, bro.
Student affairs is.
It shouldn't drain you from existing outside of the job. Anyways,
okay.
So Ode would knock out, and he knocks out like
I pass out.
And yes, in an unnatural way. That's a lot of N's.
Okay.
It's like he doesn't realize, like, he's in a home, he has a kid, there may be an emergency and someone needs to get in touch with him, and Ode just doesn't hear his phone. There's no way to reach him because we don't have a landline. Mm-hmm. There's no way to reach Ode. No lie. One time, Kalel was really, really bad. And I was in the parking lot of the emergency room blowing O'Day's phone up. Like, I probably called him like 30 times in 2 minutes. Like, constantly just calling.
It's impossible, but go ahead.
You wanna bet?
It's impossible, but go ahead. Like,
really, do you want me to try to call you 30 times in 2 minutes?
You probably tried that a couple times, but it's impossible. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't want you to sound stupid. I just want you to be factual.
So, I called him. O'Day's not answering, and I was like infuriated because I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna have to be in the emergency room. I'm not gonna be looking at my phone once I'm in there. Like, I'm gonna be, what is it? Snatching wigs. Taking names, probably body slamming every nurse who like is not listening to what I'm saying.
Facts.
And I'm like, I don't have time to be babysitting the phone when I'm in the emergency room with the baby. So I'm like trying to call O'Day. O'Day's not answering. I'm literally just calling. I mean, let me tell you, I know this sounds stupid now, but in the moment I was like, let me go home and see because the baby's temperature was out of control. And with Kalel, if his temperature it keeps doing this, I need to take him to the ER.
It's a whole process.
Yeah. So, and I get it. With other kids, you would do the same thing too. But with him, it literally turns into a matter of life or death, as opposed to, he may have an infection. Infection, like an unknown. If I wait for it to actually show an infection, he's already like escalated to like level 5. While a kid who doesn't have it is at like level 2. So I'm like, let me go home and see if I can just at least dip him in a lukewarm water and see if it brings his temperature down and see if I can control it. If I can't control it, at least I'll be home. I can get O'Day and
I was ready to
go back to the emergency room parking lot and like just run in with the baby. So I come home. I come home, guys. Oh my God. Cool. I come home.
Go ahead. Because I got my own.
And
I can't respond. You're right. Next week, boy.
I come home. And I walk in. And O'Day proceeds to start asking me 50,000 questions, right? I am agitated like nobody's business. He comes home and I'm just like, O'Day, move out of my way. Like, just step out of my way. But O'Day starts losing his mind. Like, that's my son. I'm asking you questions. Answer me. That's my son. And I'm like, we're in the bathroom. Like, he's in the tub. I'm trying to bring him down. But I'm so pissed off that I held off on saying anything to O'Day because I knew I was going to snap. I knew I was going to snap. So I was just like, step out of my way, get out of my way. And I was just very short. I was like, very short, very like, nope, what, no, like that. And I just like kept tending to the baby, but I was so infuriating. Recently, the same happened. Not with the baby needing to go to the ER, but I'm calling O'Day. Oh, by the way, that last one, O'Day's like, I was sleeping. Like, what's with your attitude? I was sleeping. And in my head, I'm like, yo, what's with my attitude? I wish I would say it. But I was like, really? My attitude? Like, I was at the emergency room and I didn't go because you cannot answer your phone. Like, you can't, like, if you know you knock out like that, like, why don't you make sure that your phone is next to you when you knock out like that? So that way, if people need to reach you in case of an emergency, being that that's the only way they can reach you, why can't you make sure that you're next to it in case something happens and you need to be reached? I was calling all day like crazy recently, and I was so agitated. I mean, like, you don't even know. Once again, here we go for like the millionth time. Can't get in touch with O'Day. And then I just sent him a message and I was like, we need to do something about this because I need to be able to get in contact with you when I can't reach you via your cell phone. And let me tell you, it took all of me to send that message without an F-bomb, without a lot of curse words, without attitude. I was just like, Be understanding. Control. Like choose your words. You're about to pull up the message?
No. I was about to note to self, add, are you done to soundboard.
You can't interrupt me.
I know. I can't interrupt you. I can't respond until next week.
Oh, now you'll probably be on schedule for recording and airing?
Yes.
Okay. So that was my my nuisance with you as of lately. And like I mentioned before, he did resolve or attempted to resolve, that. Because it is true. You are very unavailable when you're knocked out like that. You are very unavailable. And in the case of an emergency, there is literally no way of getting in touch with you. And I don't know about you, but if I'm knocked out at home and I missed a call about my son being in an emergency room or you're in the emergency room, I would feel so bad that I wasn't just a little bit more responsible about getting my phone next to me so that in case something happened, it would wake me up or something like that. I just thought of that. Like, how would I feel if something happened and I'm knocked out and I left my phone upstairs or I left my phone on silent? Like, so I try to keep that in mind about having my phone on silent and stuff because of you. I try to be just a little bit more responsible about being accessible when my son is not by me.
Okay. Thank you for sharing, Vicky. We will talk next week. And with that said, I would like to thank you all.
You can't carry this out.
I'm not carrying anything out. We will talk next week.
But when we talk next week, how is this going to go?
Okay, let's agree on it. Let's agree. Is it going to be that we each get a minute to quickly respond to what the person...
You get 30. Okay, when we talk about it next week, you get to respond.
Yes. I'm okay with responding.
Okay, you get to respond.
But very limited, like time or something.
Yeah. We get 30 seconds to respond to your response.
Yeah.
Okay. 30 seconds. That's it.
And then you go into your nuisance for the week, for next week.
Sure. That's fine.
I'm sure you'll give me a couple.
What is this? I'm writing on it.
I'm sure it's something important. Is it questions? Oh, yeah, that's a garbage. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so yours was...
that you don't put enough effort anymore into looking pretty before we go out. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's not... And this has been episode 43 of the You, Me, We podcast. Go pick my son up. Anything you want to say? Or are we good?
We good?
Bah, 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 bah.